Hello boozers, and welcome to another edition of Booze Reviews. Today I have got something that's fresh, like seriously fresh. I know I've got other ones that have been fresh, like the one from Brewster's. I did the coconut porter, and that one was really fresh because it was pretty much bottled a day and a half before. I can't remember when I reviewed it. I know I've got stuff from Big Rock that's probably been really fresh too. This is super fresh. So from Village Brewing, we have the Enigma beer. Now this beer is made and it is actually gluten reduced. They can't call it gluten free, but it's gluten reduced. It still has some gluten in there because they actually use like the barley and the wheats. So how does he do it? There's no doubt he's made a fine roasted barley malt, no mistaking the smooth caramel notes, the amber glow, the sturdy rich head. He's loaded it with barley. So how does he make the gluten disappear? The Enigma just smiles and says, experience. So yeah, this is an Uncommon Amber Ale. And it's gluten reduced. I can't call it gluten free because, like I said, it still has gluten in there. If it was down in the States, it still would be gluten free because of their laws and how different they are. So this was bottled, and if I can find it properly, it was bottled on the 12th of October. Yes, the 12th of October 2016. It is the 16th today. I actually picked this up on the 13th, so it was actually bottled the day before I picked it up. So again, thank you to Village for helping me out with this. We're going to get this sucker open and we are going to see what it's like. I'm actually really excited having something this fresh. I can't help it. It actually does excite me a little bit. And it is coming in at 5% ABV if I remember correctly. So, as you see, it is clear and amber color. The head on it has got a good size head on it. And as you know, with a lot of gluten-free or gluten-reduced beers, you get it really hoppy. They replace the wheat and everything with hops. So let's see how it smells. Oh. Wow, you don't get a smell of hops. That's actually pretty damn good. Alright. So you get a sweetness smell, like a sweet barley sort of smell. The grain is in there as well. But yeah, you don't get a hoppy smell like you do with normal gluten-free beers. Wow! Well, folks, I'm diving in. Cheers! I can hardly wait. Huh. Huh. That's not bad. Actually, that is quite good. You do have a bit of a bitter note, but it's not hoppy. So you don't have a lot of hops in there. You do taste the other stuff, like the barley and the malt barley and everything. So it does come out in it. Now, if I remember, it's 20 parts per million for gluten in there, but they've reduced it. You do sort of get a little of a bitter taste on it, as I said. It doesn't taste like your average beer, so it does have a little bit of a reduced flavor on it, but it isn't over hopped. It is actually something that I personally would be able to drink. That is a beer. That's quite marvelous. You're not going to get the standard taste because of what's going on, but you get a better taste than what I have tasted in a lot of other beers. In fact, we're going to do a comparison, and this is going to be a bad comparison, but we're going to do a comparison. Okay. I want to do a comparison because this is actually a really good gluten beer. Gluten-free beer, sorry, gluten reduced. This is going to be a bad comparison, and I'm really sorry for the people out there. Village, I'm sorry. I have nothing else that's gluten-free in my house, except for something that Albino Rhino gave me. The Boxer gluten-free beer. Yep. We're going to compare this good beer with trash. Alright. As you see, I'm not pouring a full glass because, well, it's Boxer, and Boxer and I don't get along. Alright, let's see. So this is made with water, Seagram's brown rice, hops, and yeast. So again, they put more hops in here, but they use rice instead of wheat. So from Minhouse Brewing, we've got the Boxer gluten-free. Because they put rice in, they don't use wheat, it can be classed as gluten-free. Now they also make their stuff down the States, so there might still be gluten in here, but they may not claim it. So, as you see, the head dies quickly on it. It is looking like some sort of science experiment, just because it's in the beaker. The smell. It smells sweet? How do you have hops in your beer and it smells sweet? It smells like cider. What the hell? Yeah, it smells sweet. Alright, cheers. Dear God. Okay, when you were a kid, and if you had any operations that had to be done, you had ethanol. Or ether, sorry, ethanol. Yeah, they gave you gasoline to go to sleep with. Okay, they gave you ether. And in that ether, it gave you a funny taste afterwards. That's what I'm tasting here. It's bringing up a very horrible nightmare where I had to have 11 fillings in my mouth as a kid because I was horrible for brushing my teeth, and they had to put me out, so they gave me the ether gas, and when I woke up I had a horrible taste in my mouth, and then they gave me this eraser that had like an ether smell to it too, and I smelt it and it smelled the same thing, and it brought up the taste in my mouth. That's what this tastes like. I would love to say I'm joking about this, but I'm not. That does not, okay, does not taste anywhere similar to a beer, does not taste anywhere similar to a gluten-free beer. There is no hop taste in there like you usually do with gluten beer, which is a bonus. I'll give it that much. It's a bonus on that one because a lot of people don't like the hop taste. But it tastes like that ether, and I said this was going to be a bad comparison, and I wasn't kidding. I really wasn't kidding. So, you've got gluten-free, gluten reduced. That tastes more like a beer than that does. And that actually is good. I actually do enjoy that. That's really good. I mean, look at this. Come on! Yeah, that's giving me that taste. I just know. God, no. This is really good. I actually quite enjoy the fact that they actually did this. They reduced the gluten, and they were able to prove that they reduced the gluten. I don't know how many parts per million you do have for gluten in the beers. I did ask them. They were unable to answer the question at the time. But this right now is good. I wouldn't be able to tell that was really gluten reduced. It's got a good flavor. It does have a sort of an offsetting flavor, but it's still really good. This I give a 4.5 out of for their beer. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm really impressed that they did something that's got the flavor in it, still everything, and is gluten reduced. If you're really allergic to gluten, don't have it. But if you're not, then you'll be okay. This actually is something that you would be okay with. This is garbage. Again. It smells sweet, smells like apple juice, smells like a cider. And it tastes like ether. Yeah! Good! No! Bad! Just no more Boxer. I forbid it. Anyone sends me any Boxer products at all, I will crush it. I will dump it down the drain. I will not drink it anymore. Any more Minhas products, I will not drink it anymore. I've tried and tried. Third strike, fuck you! I was bringing up nightmares. Absolute nightmares. This, I am giving my lowest mark ever. I have never, ever given this a mark like this, ever. 0 out of 5. I cannot class that as a gluten-free beer. I cannot class that as a beer. The smell is more of a cider. The taste is more of ether. And it tastes not, well, obviously it tastes not good because I can't even drink this. Why did I torture myself? Why? Just no. No more Boxer is allowed in my studio ever again. Plain and simple. This is good. If you like your stuff, you like your beers, and you want something gluten reduced, it's a good round out beer. Have it, enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it, because I would love to hear from you guys. So folks, I'm Painkiller, saying cheers, stay frosty, stay away from Minhas, and we'll see you real soon. Have a good night, folks.